How's it going? Um, this is not like a conclusive typing video for myself, but it's a update on like my thought process and where I've been and where I'm at with my self type. My type. It's not a self type because like as I've been over, like nobody's really, with the exception of cognitive type. Shout out to cognitive type and Auburn and them. Really gotten close to what I'm seeing with these cognitive function ideas and personality types. Still with SE lead, and then it's just like ESTP or ESFP, essentially. Not sure which one of those it is. To go over the evidence for extroverted sensation lead, sensory processing disorder still stands. The litany of like athletic awards I won when I was younger still stands. The publications I was in starting at like 10 regarding like karate and then basketball, and my digital footprint, which leads into lower cognitive functions. That still stands. So all that stuff's still there. Question now is ESFP or ESTP because I'm tripped up on like these two blueprints that I have, digital footprints that I have online, and in terms of my medical diagnostic history as well, psychiatric diagnostic history. And I'm like fine sharing that stuff, this stuff. This is like a psychotherapeutic model. Carl Jung was a psychiatrist, so it makes sense that these ideas would overlap, and I'm kind of like a good case study, so maybe I can help other people by sharing my own experiences and ideas around this stuff. So like past sensation, extrovert sensation leads sensation in personality hacker terminology. Is it TI, FE, FETI, TEFI, FIT? That's the question, because at first pass it looks like my scientific blueprint, being a published scientific author, high IQ scores, like 99th to 90th percentile depending on the test, high standardized test scores, getting into MIT, all that stuff. National Achievement Scholar, which is like the black version of being a National Merit Scholar. I wish I got just a general National Merit Scholarship, because then I could be like, hey, I got the scholarship in general, but now they're like, no, you got the black version. It's fine though. Aside from that, that looks like TI stuff, like high IQ, analytical ability, stuff like that. And then there's the creative side, which is, looks more FI with, I recently got an IMDb profile. Not like I made one, there's just one for me now because I was in this movie. But, that's just not the only evidence. The only way you get into that is by having some sort of resume that got you the role. And for me, that's like improv and stand-up and, I guess theater to an extent, but like mostly improv. Successfully auditioning for a number of improv troupes in school, out of school. Also successfully auditioning for my college's stand-up comedy club, forensics, which is competitive public speaking and acting in high school, doing comedic skits and getting to state level competitions with that. So yeah, in a nutshell, I'm like going back and forth between ESTP and ESFP right now, and I don't know, maybe that can be the whole video, just like if there's anybody who has any thoughts on that. Some people who subscribe to this channel know me, some people don't. You can look over the rest of my content after, because that's essentially what the conundrum is in a nutshell. I don't know, let me know what you think. If you think ESTP or ESFP, if you think, I'm pretty sure like the science stuff would be TI or TE, and then the creative stuff would be FE or FI. And there's a chance that the science stuff is more TE, maybe because I was more of an engineering role in the published scientific paper that I am an author for. But aside from that, I think that's this whole video. Do you think I'm an ESFP or an ESTP? Let me know. Thanks.